You're listening to the Glastonbury Calling podcast, sponsored by the Glastonbury Calling Festival on the 1st and 2nd of October, with Scalping, Bite the Buffalo, the Rintins, St Pierre Snake Invasion, Two Man Ting and Grandma's House, plus many more. Great value tickets are on sale now from ethertickets.com. Hello and welcome to the Glastonbury Calling podcast. Yes, it is Glastonbury Calling this week, kicking off on Friday. We're really looking forward to it, and unashamedly we will be featuring only inclusive stuff to do with Glastonbury Calling over the next two shows. Yes, we are really excited, as you can hear, a little bit nervous, but we have little clips from all the stage managers saying about what they're looking forward to on their stage at Glastonbury Calling. Also, we have an interview with Zanii, who is appearing at Glastonbury Calling at the Rifleman's with Zorus, and also he'll be talking about his new project. We'll be playing music from his new project, Sunken. So it's my chance to play one of my favourites acts that's playing Glastonbury Calling. This is Cosmic Ninja and Sympathy. Hello, hope you've all had a good weekend. Welcome to the Glastonbury Calling podcast. Lots to talk about, and it's been absolutely mental weekend. Sadly, haven't gone out anywhere. Basically, been sat on the computer all weekend, sorting out all the stuff and logistics with the acts, sound engineers, PAs, everything that you've got to do with the festival. It's been absolutely mad. So I haven't actually been out anywhere this weekend, well, apart from to have a meeting with the rest of the Glastonbury Calling crew, which you'll pick up some clips later on in the show. As I say, unashamedly, we're focusing on Glastonbury Calling over the next couple of shows, because that's basically all I'm doing over the next week or so. My focus isn't really on anything or anything else. Really looking forward to it. I had quite a good week. We've had one or two dropouts which we're replacing with COVID, unfortunately, but we know these things are going to happen. Been sorting out all the volunteers who are going to be on the door, so please be kind to them, because they are volunteers and they're doing their best to help you. As we say on the email that I've sent out, we would appreciate it if everyone can take a lateral flow test. It's entirely down to you, done on a trust basis. We're not going to be checking stuff on the door from that point of view, but from your own point of view and your own mentality to protect everyone else, yes, please take a flow test. We'd really encourage everyone to do that. And if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask in the venues, carry on and do it. I mean, it's whatever helps you feel more comfortable in the environment that you will be in, for sure. Always with Glastonbury Calling, and this is going to be heightened with everything that's been going on. I always feel really, really nervous, ill, panicky, or in the run up to the event. It does make you wonder why people do it. I mean, and to be fair, compared to people like Mike Daniels and Mike and Jackie Bale and other people who put on festivals, I mean, ours isn't as big as everyone else's, but there you go. And I'm still panicking and trying to get stuff sorted. So just remember all the hard work that's gone in. We're going to try our hardest to make it a great night for everyone, and great weekend. That's what I forget. We're going to all the venues on Friday and all the venues on Saturday, so it's going to be quite exciting for everyone. But extra work for all the volunteers and stage managers and all that. So I'd like to thank them for everything that they are putting into the festival. It's really appreciated. Okay. So I'm going to leave you from this point of view, and the rest of it will be clips of interviews from the stage managers, and also interview with Zanii later on. And I'm going to play you another one of the acts that I'm really personally looking forward to seeing at Glastonbury Calling. That's if I get round to seeing anyone. This is Bite the Buffalo and Get Back Up.
Sleep when I'm dead. I got my heels in line. I'm gonna brave the gate to see through my open mind. My open mind. Oh, get back, you gotta get back up. Get back, you gotta get back up. Get back, you gotta get up. Oh, you gotta get back, you gotta get up. 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 Get back, you gotta get Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back up. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back up. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back
Jem here, you're managing the Red Brick side of Glastonbury Calling, the venue, as the venue manager. What are you looking forward to?
Well, pulling pints, serving the meals, and possibly some good music too, actually. Yeah, no, I think for me it's actually catching up with groups I've not seen before. So we've spoken quite a lot about Lewis Poole. And I still remember when he first got in contact saying, I've got this album, this track, are you interested? And just seeing the guy develop. He's a great guitarist.
Yeah.
And I've missed him every single time he's played. So I'm really looking forward as he kicks off the Red Brick on the Friday night, the 1st of October. I'm really looking forward to get us into the mood. And once everyone's had a chance to sort of go around to all the venues during the day, then pop over to the Red Brick. You'll be in for a treat. Lewis Poole will kick off, and I'm really looking forward to him. Then there's old favourites who have got a new album, I believe. They're working on Shoto Dato.
Yeah.
They're just cool. We caught up with them, didn't we, at King Arthur? And they were just awesome, weren't they? So I'm really looking forward to that. And it carries on like that, doesn't it? Irie Fire. And
who are one of your favourites?
They are my favourite. They and there's a baby Irie as well that's now coming up for about since the pandemic. It's probably like 10 years ago to university now. Missed out on them. Irie Fire, if you like your reggae music and you like a good tune but you want to dance to it, then they are fantastic live. They'll just make you feel Irie. And Skulping, I don't know very much about Skulping headlining on the Friday night, and I feel I'm going to be in for out of my comfort zone, but I'm now going to love it, and I'm probably going to be right at the front because you won't be there sort of fishing me out from the mosh pit.
I'll be there.
Oh, you will be there, will you?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Skulping will be a nice way to finish the evening, getting you in the mood for the Saturday nights. So again, a band I don't know much. On the Saturday night, the Understairs I don't know very much about, but I think again a great way to kick off 5:15 on the Saturday. Then following them, the lovely Al O'Kane, who I just think is one of the best singer-songwriters around. He's got great lyrics. He talks passionate about his feelings, and you can relate to his songs. So it's a very good way to chill to his music. So I love him. The Slaxons I don't know very much about, so again I'm going to give that a bit. Any bands I don't know much about, I'm going to give them more time. So what are they like?
Oh, they're very entertaining. They're a bit sort of like Happy Mondays-y, aren't they, really? Just two of them. They're quite difficult to describe. We've seen them at Watch It. They're quite entertaining. They go for it. The drummer, two vocalists, sort of backing music as well, which they put together. So yeah, it should be interesting.
It's got break beats, haven't they? The ones in there that you
Yeah, there's break beats.
Yeah.
But it's a great lineup because it's all hotting up, and there's a lot of variety. The Jamestown Brothers, I really love watching them live. They've got some really good tunes, and they're just really accomplished musicians. And then we go to the Funkensteins, and I caught up with them at the Bristol Festival a few years back. And if you like your funk music and you like the funk music, just keep going and keep going and keep going with that funk groove,
But
then they're the band for you.
they're known as like a covers band, but their own material is really, really
well, that's the
good.
only stuff I know.
And that's the stuff that they'll be playing, you know.
Yeah, and it's just that kind of funk guitar, and I can't even remember the guy's name, but he's a great guitarist. And then we finish off with the Rintins, Bristol band. I tried to see them a few years back at WOMAD. They played at WOMAD and Glastonbury Festival. Missed them both occasions. I got there, it was too full up. So to actually be in Glastonbury on our own stage at the Red Brick Building, really good band to finish off Glastonbury Calling, in my view, to have a real good dance, and everyone will be in the zone. They are going to be awesome. They're at great venues, so if you fancy having a bit of a dance, getting down, feeling groovy, funky, Irie, Red Brick Building is the venue for you.
Good. What do you like about the Red Brick Building then?
I've always loved, I moved to Glastonbury because of the Red Brick Building, because of the ambience inside. It's got low ceilings, but you feel you're in someone's living room. It's always well lit inside, so it can rock, it can roll, you can chill, you can pray, you can eat, you can jazz, you can croon, but you can dance. And it's the dancing bit that's what I like the Red Brick Building for.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Jem.
I'm Max, and I'll be stage running the King Arthur this weekend for Glastonbury Calling 2021. This will be my 4th year running the stage, and this year we have an eclectic range of bands that will no doubt give you something to be excited about. On the Friday, we have the local grungers, The Idle Silence, kicking things off just after 6 p.m, followed by the Love Handles. Then we have the brilliant Turner, and the stage is headlined by the mighty Bite the Buffalo, who last played our event a few years ago to a great crowd. The Saturday kicks off earlier at 2:30 with the Strangers Club, followed by A Bottle of Dog, Twin City, Droogs, Cosmic Ninja, Grandma's House, and headlined by the St. Pierre Snake Invasion, who, if you haven't seen before, are an absolute must for punk, hardcore, and fans of the heavier side of rock. It's going to be a crazy set. Not to be too biased that I helped run the event, but the King Arthur has always been my favourite stage at this event, probably because of the alternative and heavier acts that we brought to the stage over the last few years, including Idols, Heavy Lungs, Lice, and many more, but also because of the great range of drinks and food that the venue cater for. I hope to catch you at King Arthur this weekend for what will be another epic Glastonbury Calling weekend. Thanks.
I'm known as Casanovacaine, the man, the myth, the sage, the legend, the patron saint of the undeserving. From waters and with much to be modest about my word, I'm a sins for a heart, I'm a lung in a bucket, faith for the life with a anything can happen, though you know it won't. 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 Anything can happen, though you know it
I'm in the field where the pigs and the cows stay. If you wanna make a threat to my health gauge, find out where you and your spouse stay. Treat your house like a level in a stealth game, like it's Metal Gear, ain't got the metal here. You're just trying to beat herd by the shepherd here. Your beat sound cracker got a better ear. Your beats cowpat, I'm setting levels here. Got that new flavour, I'm the loot raider. I've been working with my team like it's 2-player. I ain't had a bite to eat, I'm that food saver. Ain't got Nike on my feet, I don't do trainers. Wait for I, there ain't no time today. Wait for I bet no time today. Wait, I turn away, I learn away, I bet it
Okay, I have Zanii here. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you. It's very good. Very trying to get prepared like I'm at a boxing match for Glastonbury Calling fight week. So
Fight week. Well, hopefully you don't do as badly as Joshua did last night.
oh, I was hideous. I was watching that last night while I was doing Glastonbury Calling stuff, and it was a bit of a moment that one.
Oh no,
It was very exciting.
yeah, I didn't watch that, but I saw the result. It didn't go too well, so yeah, I hope you're a bit sort of like more organised and up for the challenge than he was.
We try. I mean, I haven't got someone that can outbox me, I guess, so I should be all right. I haven't got someone challenging me like that.
Great, and yeah, we've got you back at Glastonbury Calling. Looking forward to it.
I'm very much looking forward to it. I haven't performed in like probably 2 years, which the last one was the Rifes. So like, I think that was actually 2019 August. So sort of, a long time. And that I think that was at the Rifes. So it's been a really long time since I've performed. And it is scary, but it is exciting. Like I've got so much I want to do. And I need to do. And this particular set at the moment is going to be sort of, so like there's a set I really want to do, which is sort of with newer music, but it's not ready. And this set is more of a collaboration set with my friend, which is Saurus, which I've done stuff with him before, but it's more of like we haven't seen each other, we haven't been able to rehearse because of COVID. It's just been the most nightmarish way to do a set, but we're embracing the fact that we're away from each other. And Glastonbury Calling Day will be the first day we see each other, and then we're going to kind of come together for the set. So it's like you're going to be watching a moment rather than like a organized thing. It's going to be like a moment of different soundscapes on stage of two people coming together. So I think that'll be exciting.
Yeah. So musically, what can people expect from you? Because you've been off at all different sort of angles musically.
Yeah, I mean, it will be a bit of a mixture. I mean, it's mainly going to be, so the way I describe it is it will be interesting and alternative version of a rap show. So it will be a rap show, but it will not be the sort of rap shows you've probably been to or seen before. There'll be some theatrics involved. There'll be some singing parts. There'll be some poppy parts because the stuff I make now is a bit more poppy, but I'm trying to transition that into a rap show. So it's just going to be an alternative version of what you might call a rap show. And that is the best way to describe it. So if you like rap, come see it. Or if you even don't, then come see it, because it's going to be an interesting version of like artistic avenues through that section of Glastonbury Calling.
Yeah, well, they've told me down the Riflemen's that they like rap artists anyway. So it's going to be interesting for you to see what happens down there.
Yeah, it's the best place. But Rifleman's probably the best place for rap music because that's why I went last time and got the best reception there that I've got pretty much anywhere, I think.
Great stuff. And sort of recording wise, you've been doing a bit of recording that as well.
Yeah. So I've just there's been sort of a few things I've been working on. So long and short of it is sort of like in 2020, had a massive breakdown, stopped making music entirely, deleted all my social media, stopped absolutely everything. Took like 6 months out, and then I just started creating again. And I realized before the breakdown, because I forgot that I'd made a lot of music because it was just in such a weird time, I forgot I'd made a lot of it. So these last sort of 6 months has been me and sort of my brother just sort of getting all of this music and creating stuff out of it. So one of those things was the Sunken project, which is a collaboration between me, my brother, and my friend Montsombra from Australia. And I just sort of compiled loads of stuff from that time into there. I've got other stuff I'm compiling into there. So a lot of it is old stuff that I'm just rehancing now as I'm more like level-minded and level-headed, and just creating art in that sense. It's a very weird way of creating, but I've got lots of backlog to sort of, I threw a lot of paint at the wall. I just need to chip it in and make sure it becomes a sculpture.
Okay, so I mean, you're not that old, but how's the more older, mature Zanii?
It's more of the same in a certain sense, but it's different as well because I've over like since it sounds crazy to think about, but obviously it's the pandemic started in like 2020 beginning, and it's almost sort of like 2 years. It's a really weird thing, but I've obviously grown up quite significantly since then. I was like sort of 20 when it started. I'm 22 now, and yeah, the sort of subjects I'm talking about stuff I'm really uncomfortable to talk about, to be honest with you, and a lot of the art I'm making. And I'm just putting it out. Like I put something on Facebook the other day where it's like, this is the first time I'm scared to release my art because I'm just like, I'm living by the art in the sense that I'm not putting my personal, if I'm worried about something, it's like, no, we're not doing that. It's better for the art to do it this way. And I'm just living like that. So it's scary, but I think there's some real beautiful moments in that. And I'm really like appreciative of you and everyone involved with Glastonbury Calling for, I've not done anything. I've not even been on social media to have the opportunity to come and perform and express my art on Glastonbury Calling stage at quite a good venue and not a bad set time either. So I feel quite appreciative and humbled to be getting that experience because obviously I probably don't deserve it from my recent efforts, but I'm glad that the previous ones I've done have given me the credits to be able to do that. So I appreciate all you guys for allowing me to have that platform.
No, that's all right. And but you saying about this pandemic being for someone your age. I mean, people my age forget. I mean, that's 10% of nearly 10% of your life that's been affected by this pandemic. I mean, to us, it's a little bit different to cope with, but I mean, for you, it's like a big deal, and it must affect all the stuff that you put over musically.
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of stuff happened during the pandemic for me. Without going into too much detail, like I had a breakup in the pandemic. I had so many like family issues that were going on, issues with myself mentally. A lot of stuff happened, and when it happened in such a box I'm not the most social person, but when it came into the box of all this is happening and I've just got to sit and live with it because I'm indoors. There's nothing I can do. I can't go speak to someone like a friend really in the same way I'd like to, or go out and do this to try and help myself deal with it. There was none of that, and there was especially no performing. So it was literally all I had to do really was use music as a vessel to help me get through that, I guess, in the simplest way possible. And I think a lot of people like, sort of 20 to 22, it's quite a weird time of your life anyway. But when it's sort of like pushed through in this place of just being inside for so long, and all you have to do is express it through art, it does create some really interesting soundscapes. So it's a massive impact. And I think it hopefully shows in a positive way in the music.
Yeah. So now you're coming out of this. How does the future hold for you after Glastonbury Calling?
Oh, I have no idea, to be honest with you. It's hard to predict. But the thing is with Glastonbury Calling, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, in the sense of it's been 2 years. I stopped making music. I completely gave up on it. I was really in like the worst place I've ever been in. And Glastonbury Calling is like that moment of, I think a lot of people have had, do we sink or do we swim during the pandemic? And I think Glastonbury Calling is the moment where I can swim and just go, right, this is the moment forward, and this is where we're just going to carry on. It's like breaking through the simulation of what I've set up for myself. So Glastonbury Calling will be the start. I just can't tell you where it's going to go to at the minute. Awesome.
Well, thanks very much, mate, and really appreciate it, and hope you have a brilliant gig anyway.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know where you'll be, but I'll try to come see you at some point and say hello to you and stuff, because I haven't seen you in so long. It'll be good to see some familiar faces.
Yeah, I think I'll be shooting about here, there, and everywhere. So wherever I turn up, I turn up. So hopefully no one will be offended whether I am watching them or not, because
100%,
yeah, it's yeah. But yeah, I hope everything goes all right. Take care.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
struck from oldness, got a dozen folds, and what was titled new. Lost a role and put on hold from those who couldn't tie a shoe. Not been told they useless, using what I've sold against my moves. They put the mould within a loop and stuff me whole within it too. Do you understand the range and the levels I receive? Wonder if that aid makes an exit and it leaves. I lost what could have made explanations to the scene, and I got within a state that I entered and I key, and I key. I sing my heart out loud so you can see, I fucked my head up one too many times. I lost myself, I lost it, now it's deep. What was here and what was there? I lost claim of my other hands. I lost claim of the one I knew. I lost claim, do you understand? Do you really get me too? Do you really love me back? And do you really step this move and you get it like you never rented to? Like you meant it to? Like, my body is rented, myself is invented. I told you what I wanna be, then you tempted. My body is rented, my head invented. I don't know what I see, I just know that I lent.
I've been around but I've been hidden. I've been a clown but now I'm different mission. You ain't allowed around my vision. You sound loud but loud like infant. Lost and found, I'm loud like hippies. I'm down with the misfits, cause they're out when the shit hit. In the house like dishes, doing rounds in the kitchen. I'm taking land like USA. I'm making plans like I'm Hussein. You useless brain, your tunes are weight. My tunes are weight.
Right, Shaun here from manager of the Queen of Cups. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. The stage manager.
Stage manager.
My new
yeah,
business
stage
venture.
manager.
Somebody else's new business venture. But
Yeah.
Yes, for Glastonbury Calling.
Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to? Glastonbury Calling.
I'm honestly looking forward to all of them, Ian. Obviously, you know, this is a big thing, getting back into music for us and getting back on the horse. But there's a few that I know well. You know, local boys. You got Jim Kent, you got the Priddis brothers, you got Steve and John from the band Cowboys. So obviously, I gigged with Steve for years in Cable Co. You've got Steve the Butcher and Polly. Obviously, Polly's John's wife, John from the band Cowboys' wife. So that's all guys we know and love well. Then there's obviously a few I don't know that are new to me that I can't wait to hear. Stevie Nicole Brown, has got a fantastic voice.
Yes,
brilliant
really
guitar
good.
player. Reminiscent of a bit of Kate Bush there, I think.
Yeah.
Very beautiful and yet strong vocals. Twinnos, the twins.
Yes.
Funnily enough, with their all-girl band, with their beautiful harmonies. Looking forward to that. Very strong harmonies. And obviously, I think for me and Lee the sound man, Meeking are a big one for us. Meeking the band, Jake obviously with his 3-piece, fantastic blues rock. I mean, the guy is the real deal as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic vocals, fantastic guitarist, combined with, you know, a brilliant backing, a modern day Cream, dare I say.
Yeah. And, well, you did the Queen of Cups last time.
I did.
What did you make of it, and why do you think people should come there?
Don't work with your friends. Take the advice from the sound man and celebrate at the end of it. You know, not an hour before the end. No, I think it's just about communication. Frankly, it went pretty well. We had a really good turnout all through the day. As we mentioned in our meetings we've had, is that, you know, we had a consistently good turnout. Generally tends to be the slightly more chilled venue, shall we say, more acoustic acts. It's not a hard rule, but if you're looking for your more pretty acoustic, steel string guitar based stuff, and some really strong vocalists, I think that's the Queen of Cups is the venue for you. But obviously, don't let that deter you from the whole of the festival,
because there's a really good quality acts down there.
Yeah.
So, and like you said, Meeking's the act that you're probably most looking forward to.
And again, the other, I hesitate to say headliners. It's just a running order, really, isn't it? I mean, you've got Two-Man Ting, who are brilliant. Again, for me, there are a lot of really good guitarists this time, and I like quality acoustic, steel strum guitar, and I think we're really strong with that. And just a really generally strong lineup. I think it's going to be a fantastic weekend.
Brilliant.
They swoop and then they're gone. Yeah, the vultures always seem to strike when you're alone, but you are not alone, not alone. Just one unit, no one left behind, and it's all in plain sight. And I know that you'll see me, and I know why I am, and how this can be, how this should be. I've got love from you, my brother. Oh, support from you. Oh, my lover, my mother, and my father. Oh, I am, because we are, ooh, because we are. Because we are. They swoop and then they're gone. The vultures always seem to strike when you're alone, but you are not alone. Support from you, oh my lover, my mother, and my father. Oh, I am, because we are.
Face up to the music and address the underlying issue, I confess, looming like an elephant standing in the corner. saying you're entirely to blame. You know me, I've got nothing to gain. Looking at the evidence, you'd be in the lineup. Now I'm not being difficult, so please don't interrupt. This volcano's active and it's ready to erupt. Let's start an argument. You're irritating me. Let's start an argument. There's not much on TV. Don't think me impolite. I'm sure that I'm right. And if you don't agree, we've got all night. Your eyes are firmly fixed upon me with a glare. You've got something you would like to share. Now your state of readiness is at DEFCON 1. Though I implied that you might be to blame, your thinking is literally the same. Maybe we could compromise, split it 50-50. I'm no fortune teller with disaster to forebode. Pressure cooker steaming and it's ready to explode. Let's start an argument. You're irritating me. Let's start an argument. There's not much on TV. Don't think me impolite. I'm sure that I'm right. And if you don't agree, discover my vocation as a working politician. And let me make this very clear. It's easy for me to adopt a contrary position, a well-honed addition to my skill set. I could disagree for my career. Let's start an argument. You're irritating me. Let's start an argument. There's not much on TV. Don't think me impolite. I'm sure that I'm right. And if you don't agree, we've got all night. And if you don't agree, we've got all night. And if you don't agree, we've got all night. And if you don't agree, we've got all night. If you don't agree,